the trade, and how have you felt about your time with the Fever, even just in this month so far?
Yeah, I'm stoked. I'm so excited. I think it's refreshing. I've been in Phoenix for the past 6 years, was drafted out there. I've had a really great time. I've been very blessed with being around a lot of GOATs in the game and learning the game on another level. But again, like, this is just a new style, and this is the style that I thrive in. When you have people who can shoot the ball, who move the ball, who are running gunners, and share the ball, like, this is the type of offense that I want to be in. And so I'm just stoked. And like I said, the offense is more my style, but I'm also surrounded by a great culture and great people, and that's what I'm also very excited about, to be here in Indiana.
Off the bat, I like the offensive system. I like the culture. I like the running and gunning. This is the offense I want to be a part of. This is a better fit for her right here already. So Sophie's going to have a great time here in Indiana. They're going to be spreading the ball as stated. You know, she spent her time in Phoenix, was around some GOATs, got to learn some players in the league, whatever the case is. That's where she was drafted. She played very well there as well. I'm sure she made her own fans there and across the league. But she will be in good hands in Indiana, for sure. The fans are going to love her off the bat. Her energy is going to match the fans. She's going to bring the energy on the court as well. And she's already excited to be a part of this offense.
Where were you when you found out about this, and what was kind of that general reaction to a fresh start here?
Yeah, you guys will learn that if I'm not in the gym, I'm normally by the pool. And so I was actually poolside when I found out. And, there's a lot of emotions just because I have been out there for so long. But to be honest, my original thought was like, oh, heck yeah, like, we're about to go win a championship. Like, that's exactly where my mind went. And like I said, it's all about the people, it's about the culture. I learned a lot out there, but now I'm ready to move on to something bigger, something better, and have a lot of really great players around me to, seriously go win a championship.
Off the bat, in her mind, when she gets traded, we're going to win a championship. Why? She's going to play with Caitlin Clark and those young girls over there. And the culture. The team that had beaten most big-time teams in the league with the rookie point guard. It's the Indiana Fever. So, Sophie, you got to remember, these are veterans kind of in the league. They're looking at Indiana Fever like, this team's not supposed to be good at all. How are they competing with us and beating us? It's the offensive style. It's the new style, she said. They're running and gunning. They're shooting threes. They're playing fast. And this is Sophie Cunningham's type of game right here. And she stated, we're going to win a championship. It's really Indiana. The people going to Indiana, the players going to Indiana, Natasha, everybody. It's time to win a championship, and they know that. They know the organization's behind them. They got the fan base. They got the money. They have all the sources needed to win a championship. They're going to be national televised games all year long. They got the best point guard in the league. They got the top leading assisting point guard in the league, and Sophie knows that. So she's excited, man. So am I.
How impactful will it be for you and your family to be back here in the Midwest, something that Caitlin had as well, and within driving distance for everyone, right?
I love it. My roots are here in the Midwest, and just to be closer to home. My sister is married and has a kid, has another one on the way, and family is everything to me. I have a really great support system, and you better believe I've already had over 100, 200 people reach out, hey, how do we get season tickets? I was like, I have no idea. I just got traded 2 hours ago. So I think we're going to have a pretty cool fan base up here from Missouri. But again, it's my Midwest roots. I'm excited to be around Midwesterners again. It's my type of people, and so I'm happy to be here.
Yep.
I know you said earlier.
Fan favorite. I'm telling you, this is going to be a fan favorite right here. Been saying it for the past 2 months. Sophie's going to fit the energy. This is where she belongs right here. It's going to fit the energy right there in Indiana.
Sabrina Carpenter to Caitlin's Taylor Swift. Just,
That was a joke, but I guess people really took that seriously.
people love it. What excites you about playing with her this year?
I mean, she has changed our game in the best possible way in every way. And so just to be alongside of her and maybe relieve the pressure, being able to shoot and spread the court for her to go do her thing. She's still young, and I think that I've been taken under, Diana took me under her wing, and I've learned a lot from her, and now I hope to kind of do the same for Caitlin if she wants it. I just think the relationship piece is huge, and when you're trying to do something great, it takes everybody, and so I want her to go do her thing, and anything she needs from me, I'm going to be here. But again, I think that just the competitor that I am, I'm fierce, I'm sassy, I stick up for my teammates, stick up for myself, and so sometimes I think that's okay to be feisty and to be yourself. But I'm excited to play in front of the fans. I think that she's drawn a lot of people, not only to Indiana, but to the women's game as a whole. And so just to be a part of something great, just really happy to be here.
Nice.
What was it like to?
First thing before we move on, Sophie has been one of the girls or the ladies of the vets in the WNBA who has constantly supported Caitlin Clark, constantly given recognition to the change in the game, constantly giving recognition to the fans Caitlin Clark has brought to the game. And instead of bashing her or going against her or trying to hurt her or multiple different instances like that, she's been the one who's been like, hey, take advantage of the eyeballs, take advantage of the fans, take advantage of the time we're in, and support Caitlin. Get close to her, be your friend. And that's why she wanted to recruit, and that's why she did recruit Caitlin to go play in Phoenix. And now she's over here in Indiana. So I already know this is going to work out. The chemistry is going to be there. She loves Caitlin as a rookie. And like she stated, I'm here to bring her under my wing and kind of guide her in the right direction, which if she needs that. We already know, everybody knows how good Caitlin Clark is, how focused and locked in she is. But she's trying to be a mentor. She's trying to look after her. She's trying to protect her. She stated, I'm going to stick up for my teammates, and I'm feisty, and I'm going to play my game, and I'm not here to change for anyone. And it's okay. You know, I'm that player. I'm here to stick up for my teammates. I'm the one bringing the energy, and, you know, I'm here to go. So I like that, and I got nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it.
Watch from afar what was happening, not just here, but every city the Fever went to.
I love it, and you know, to be honest, I was just so dialed in. Wherever I'm at, I'm a very present person. I'm where my 2 feet are at, and so I wasn't necessarily paying attention so much to what Indiana was doing. I mean, you hear about it, but now that I've been here, and I have been paying a lot more attention to it, and it's crazy, right? Like it's a whirlwind, and there's an adjustment period not only for her, but for her teammates around her, for Indiana as a whole. But you know, I think it's all really good things, and so it takes a little bit to get adjusted to it. But after that, I mean, come on, it's part of something great that doesn't come around very often, and so if you're not paying attention, I don't know what you're doing. Your initial
Exactly. So now that she's in Indiana, she can kind of see, oh, this is not a joke. Media, fans, facility, locker room, everything. Everything. And when you see it from the outside in, you're like, oh, yeah, that's cool what they're doing in Indiana. No, when you're in it, I mean, you have your reporter after reporter after reporter, training facility after this, after that, after weight room. It's serious over there. And like she said, the fan base is one, but actually being in it and being part of history, this is something special, and I'm not trying to miss it. So I know how excited she is, and she knows that she's in one of the biggest opportunities that she could ever be in her career. Ever.
Mindset was, or your initial
And she's here to take full advantage of that, by the way. For
reaction
sure.
was, let's win a championship.
Yeah.
What were the things that were like, oh yeah, this is a lock?
You know what? I think that I think that our team right now, like, it's turning heads. And DeWanna Bonner, getting her was absolutely huge. She was one of my vets when I was a rookie coming in, and she's no one to mess with. I love Natasha Howard. You have Aaliyah Boston. You have Kelsey Mitchell. We just have a squad, and our depth is amazing. And I'm just excited. But to be honest, I think when you have a group that can let go of the egos and you're really just here to win and work hard, I think that's the best type of group, and you're all willing to do the dirty work. And I think that's what I'm most excited about. That's my bread and butter right there, is outwork your opponents and have fun doing it.
Her and Lexi Hall on the defensive end is going to be absolutely annoying for the defenders. For other teams, I mean, for the offensive team, whoever has to go against Sophie Cunningham and Lexi Hall on the same court and DeWanna Bonner, you guys are going to be irritated. You guys will be absolutely frustrated trying to get the ball through lanes, try to run pick and rolls, trying to run off-ball screens, back doors. No. Transition defense, no, not happening. We got floor runners and all those girls can run the floor. Stop it, not happening. We're here to shut shit down. Period.
Been some of maybe your initial conversations with the coaching staff as they maybe discuss what this season could be like, both for the team and for you.
Yeah, I've always been a huge fan of Stephanie White, and I'm not kidding. We in college I played. She coached against me and whatnot, and so we've known each other for quite a long time. And since I've been in the league, I was like, hey, when are you gonna coach me? You know, like it was always just kind of a running joke, and it's been one for the past like 3 or 4 years, and so to finally all kind of come together just at the right time, I'm stoked. I think she's a heck of a coach. I love her offense. I love her approach to games and her approach to her players and the relationship she has with their players, and so I just think that we're gonna do something really special here and moving forward this year. I said that wrong, but this year and moving forward.
Can you take us back to that All-Star game? Was that your first interaction with Caitlin, and what was so funny?
Yeah, you know, to be honest, when we first played her, I just think she's had a lot of pressure on her shoulders, and I think a lot of people, no one's walked in her footsteps, and so it's really easy to judge and to say things, but at the end of the day, we all need to empower each other and be there for each other. I think she's done a lot, not only her, but that rookie class. They've brought a lot of attention to our league, and it's needed. Like, this is what we've always wanted, and so why would we not embrace them and make sure they're good? And so when we first played them, I was like, hey, keep doing your thing. Like, you're doing a great job. If you ever need anything, reach out. And then, which is like not like me, you know, normally I'm like, you know, whatever. But, and then the All-Star game, you know, we were just having fun. I mean, she was playing, I was having a good time on the sideline, and I kind of told her, I was like, hey, you ever want to come to Phoenix, let me know. But that one kind of backfired on me. Now I'm here, which is great.
So we're going to talk about that instance right there. You know, All-Star game, Sophie had a little drink in her hand. She was going on the court with Natasha Cloud. I forgot who else was over there. But they were pretty much trying to recruit Caitlin Clark. And I got a video on that. It was a funny interaction, and it just so happens that now they're teammates. And they kind of spoke it into existence, or she spoke it into existence. It just shows you she wants to play with Caitlin Clark. And you know when you go to a pickup game and you're like, oh, man, I'd rather run with them versus them. This is going to bring a different energy out of Sophie. This is going to give her a step, a pep in her step, a different why, a different motivation. She loves her coach, Coach Stephanie White. She mentioned it. When are you going to coach me? Now it's your time. And you got the best point guard in the league. And you got wnba, someone you used to play with, who mentored you. This is going to be a great time for the Fever. Great time for Sophie Cunningham. She will be a fan favorite here. Her jersey sales will increase. Everybody on this team, wnba, Natasha Howard, Sophie Cunningham, their jersey sales will increase this year. They will have their own fan base. They will make an impact on this team. And they'll be ready to go at the beginning of the season. And I guarantee this Indiana Fever team is going to be scary to play. There's going to be too many options, so much depth, just different lineups. Coach Stephanie White has a lot on her plate. It's going to be a good team. And the article that said that this is like America's team now, this is like America's WNBA dream team right here. Like dream organization for sure. You got the facility coming in. You got the players. You got all-stars. Now, you go get a championship. It's real. So that's what I expect, man. Shout out to Sophie Cunningham. Welcome to the Indiana Fever. I'm going to catch you guys on the next video. Make sure you guys smash that subscribe button. Drop a like. Drop a comment. I can't wait for the season, man. I know you guys can't either. I'm out.